Hi, so I'm now at the Place de la Contrescarpe in the 5th arrondissement. And Clarence, I said in the video you shot in October of 2023 that things are coming so quickly in new school streets that we come back in 6 months, you blink your eyes and you'll see another school street. So case in point, this is my neighborhood. I've just been back, it's February 2024 now, so I've been gone for about 4 months. And bam, new school streets. I'll show it to you. So now we're looking down the Rue Mouffetard and you can see new signage is putting up and a symbol for pedestrian street, and the street is strictly pedestrian with deliveries allowed between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. and you can see the barrier there, and this barrier is just before a school, so I'll walk down a few steps. So here you can see the school on the left, and what you can actually also see is the former barriers that they used to protect the kids from any kind of traffic when they were coming in and out waiting for the school to open. And those barriers are still in place for now. But now this street is fully pedestrianized, and even though it may seem busy from a North American perspective, this this is Monday currently at 4 p.m. So this is about as quiet as you're ever going to see the street, because on Mondays in Paris, a lot of the shopkeepers stay quiet and take the day off. Also, I'll point out some cool artwork on the school grounds by an artist known as Seth. A nice big mural. And that school there, and this street also has been fully pedestrianized with some works in progress. So Mouffetard's a famous street, always was a little bit pedestrian, but cars were allowed, so it was very difficult. You can see how narrow the sidewalks are, especially if you were in a wheelchair or some kind of mobility assistance device. Getting up and down around the restaurant signs and stuff was very hard, and when a car would come up, or down the road actually was one way, all the pedestrians would have to move onto the narrow sidewalks, wait for the car or two to pass. And so now, all of this space is dedicated to people on foot and people on mobility devices like bicycles. You can see all the parking that is not currently on the left side of the street. In this area here, in front of a famous crepe shop and next to a large police station, these bike racks used to be about 5 or 6 of them, and now, I haven't counted, but it looked like about 25 of them. And the whole nature of the street has changed from pedestrian friendly to pedestrian awesome. So here too is another spot where normally there'd be a lot of cars. There's a slight pullout here in front of the grocery store. The way you see those planters as well would be a row of about 10 cars historically. And now it's just people walking and enjoying the space. Able to stand in the middle of the street and then amble about and look at the shops. As I said, if the commerce seems low, it's because it's a Monday and most of the shops are closed. Here's another spot where bike rack space was essentially quintupled, but formerly was car parking. And here I'm entering the lower end of Rue Mouffetard, which is kind of famous for being a street market area, especially on Sundays. Very lively with a lot of produce markets spilling out on the street. This always was mostly pedestrian, but now it's pedestrian 7 days a week. And a lot of changes here. So clearly, we're talking about school streets, and clearly what I'm dealing with here on the Rue Mouffetard area is a bit more of a zone, where they've pedestrianized the entire zone to calm down the whole area. And I'll send a little bit of information near this video, hyperlink you can click on to learn more about that. But as I said, let 6 months go by in Paris and a lot will have changed. Ciao.